Very weird and creepy indeed. Alright guys, so the hype is real today. We're doing two different things, but they kind of go together. The first thing that we're doing is we're unboxing this Nendroid Red action figure right here. This is actually the first time I've ever owned a Nendroid figure, so I'm very excited about opening this one up. Look how cool and cute it looks, like a little chibi, the little chibi art style. But we're opening this up. I'm going to show you some footage from last month when I was at Wizard World Comic Con in St. Louis. If you guys didn't know, I'm one of the official celebrity moderators for Wizard World Comic Con that travels around all the United States. If you don't know what a moderator is, basically, I get to go on stage with all these cool celebrities and I get to ask them questions in front of a live audience. It's like a little talk show, but last month in St. Louis, Missouri, I got to interview Bryce Papenbrook, who is the voice of Red from Pokemon Origins.
What is it like to be Red? I mean, because nobody else has really done Red.
Yeah, it was a dream come true.
It was so much fun, so I'm going to show you a little bit of footage from when I got to do that, and we're going to open this up. So like I said, it kind of goes together, so let's go ahead and jump right into this awesomeness right here that is the Nendroid action figure straight from the Pokemon Center, but I got mine at GameStop actually. It is a Pokemon Center exclusive technically. So like I did say, this is a Pokemon Center exclusive, but GameStop right now is carrying Pokemon Center exclusives in their stores. So if you don't want to get one online at PokemonCenter.com, you can just go down to your local GameStop and pick one of these up. These do retail for about $49.99. Now, GameStop only has Red, but if you go to PokemonCenter.com, they're going to have a bunch of more different characters. They have N, they have Cynthia, they have Giovanni, and I think they have a bunch more that are sold out that hopefully they will restock. Now, Nendroids are kind of a newer thing here in the US. Japan has had Nendroids for a long time. They actually have a bunch of different characters from the Pokemon world that we actually don't have in the United States. And then they also got other franchises too. They do Overwatch. I know they have done Batman before, so just all kinds of cool things. So Nendroids in general are just awesome, and I always see these and I'm like, I really need to get one, and I figured So What Saturday is the perfect time to pick one up so we can all look at it together. So let's jump right into this, and then after we're done looking at this, I'll show you the footage from when I interviewed Bryce Papenbrook at Wizard World Comic Con, the original voice of Red from Pokemon Origins. Oh, I don't want to. Oh, I knew it was going to happen. My Master Ball already fell on the ground. Now I have to go digging for it. So I did have just a little bit of a small panic moment there because I didn't think I was going to find the Master Ball, but I did find it luckily. Now let's try not to lose the Pokeball as well. There's just so many small parts to Nendroids because you can change the faces of them and the arms, and just so much other cool stuff is going on with it. Check this out. There is the Red right there. Wow, that is awesome detail. That is awesome detail. I don't know if you can you take the hat off? Oh my goodness. Oh, so that's changing the face right there. That looks very weird and creepy. Very weird and creepy indeed. Let's go ahead and put this back on so I don't have nightmares. Ah, nightmares! So here are the different faces that it also comes with right there. We got kind of a smiling, laughing one. We have an angry one right here. And then right here is, of course, the serious one that's on Red currently. Then, of course, you're going to get your Charmander. You got to have your Charmander. What is Red without a Charmander? We have Bulbasaur. Check out Bulbasaur. And we have a Squirtle. I'm going to try to dump all of this out without these parts going everywhere, and we successfully did it. Okay, now we have parts everywhere, and I don't know what I'm doing. This is the stand that you're going to put Red on. I believe it just kind of sets up like this. You can put it in any of the pegs, if I am not mistaken. Yes, just like that. And it does have a little hole right there in the very back, so you should just be able to just put it on right like that, like so, and then boom, it's going to stand up just like that. How cool is that? And that's going to look great on my shelf right back there. But let's go ahead. The fun part is making it look all very creepy, taking the head off, taking the different faces off. So let's go ahead and take the different Red faces off and switch them out. So I think it just goes like this. You just pull it right out like that. Yep. So that's the inside of it. It is hollow. So we had the serious face on there. Let's go ahead and go to the angry face. There we go. There we go. And it just pops right into place. And then you just slide the hat right back on. And now you have like an angry Red Angry Red. And then let's get a Pokeball in his hand. Let's get the Master Ball that I thought I lost that now I think I'm losing again. All right, the Master Ball. Does it just go right into the hand? Okay, so I'm dumb. You got to switch the hands first because these are just normal open hands right here, so they don't hold the Pokeball. So you just take the hands off just like so. Just like so. And then we have more hands that you can add on. Wow, this is creepiness, guys. This is creepiness. So here is the arm that you add to Red to have it hold the Pokeball or the Master Ball, just like so. There's a little small hole that you just slide it right into, and then boom, there we go, there we go. Make sure that gets in focus, and then it is holding the Master Ball. So just like the head, you just take the arms right out and slide the new one in, and then boom, just like so. Okay, his arm was falling out. Just like so, Red is now holding the Master Ball or the Pokeball, whichever one you want to. But I also noticed another cool thing is that you can also switch out the hands, not just the arms itself, but the hand itself right here, you can switch out as well. You can put a little pointing hand right on it, just like so, and then slide it right back into the arm socket, and then it's pointing. It's saying, go, go, Charmander, go, I choose you. And then Charmander bloom, makes that exact sound, bloom. And then boom, Charmander is ready to battle. But let's go ahead and let's switch the face. There is a leg in here. I have one leg, and I don't know what I'm going to do with one leg. I don't know if it's a spare leg. I think it's just a spare leg. So it looks like you do get a couple spare parts in here just in case you do lose one, which is really, really good. So this is from the Good Smile company is what makes this. Good Smile, smart thinking and including those extra parts, because I know when I was a kid and even as an adult, I would definitely probably lose some parts. And I just now noticed that there is a Pokédex in here too. So I want to make sure I put this on the right arm. I think it goes on the left arm. Yes, no, that looks really weird. All right, that looks a little bit better. Yes, that looks a little bit better. I don't know how I'm going to end up posing mine. I'm probably going to, I don't think I'll probably pose it with the Pokeballs just because I feel like they might fall off by accident just by walking around the room or something and then they'll get lost. That would not be good because I would freak out. So I'm probably going to put the Pokeballs away just so they don't get lost. And just put the Pokédex on there. And we do have the backpack right here. Let's go ahead. I think it's just super easy. Just take the arms off, slide the backpack on like this. Oh, and the backpack fell off. Hooks to the back, and then you have the backpack. So let's go ahead and get the arms on here. Like I said, guys, this is my first time ever owning a Nendroid, so I do appreciate you kind of doing a little trial error with me here to figure out exactly how these Nendroids work, because like I said, I've never owned a Nendroid before, so this is my first time. We're doing it together here, guys, but I do want to switch it out to probably what I'm thinking is my favorite face out of all three of them, the little chibi face right here. And boom! Now that one makes me happy. I like that one. That one's really cool. It's nice and fun and friendly, and I think I'm going to leave that one on it as my face. So I'm going to pose this up right now, and we'll get some cool shots of it. All right, Pokemon fans, we have our awesome Nendroid Red figure all set up, posed, ready for battle action, and just take a look at the paint detail, the sculpt on all of these parts. Check out the Bulbasaur right there, the Squirtle right back there, and the adorable, my personal favorite, Charmander right back there, which is what I picked when I played Pokemon Red when it first came out. I would say this is probably a must-have for any Pokemon collection. I mean, come on. Look at the Pokemon figures alone. How could you not want these? Look at their adorable faces. They need a home. How could you not want them? Okay, guys, so I'm super excited to show you this footage when I got to interview Bryce Papenbrook, who does the voice of Red in Pokemon Origins. He's also the voice of Aaron from Attack on Titan, Meliodas from The Seven Deadly Sins. The list goes on and on and on for Bryce Papenbrook. Here is a little bit of footage right here where we were talking about Pokemon Origins and him getting to do the voice and growing up and loving Pokemon. So I'm super excited and honored I got to be able to do this. I'm stumbling over my words because I'm so excited, but I'm really happy I get to show you guys and share this with you. So guys, enjoy.
And one thing I want to fangirl a little bit because I'm a big Pokemon fan. Awesome. So, what is it like to beat Red? I mean, because nobody else has really done Red.
Yeah,
You are Red.
and it was a dream come true because I played Pokemon Red for Game Boy way back in the day. I picked Charmander first, played that game hours and hours, and when Origins came through and I saw the character and I saw what was happening in the series, I knew it right away because it follows that Game Boy path. So I recognized the character and I was so thrilled. It's one of those dream jobs that you never imagine yourself being part of a franchise like that. Like a franchise that I grew up being a fan of that show. And it's the same thing, I get that same feeling when I work for Square Enix. Final Fantasy Dissidia NT just came out, and I play Zidane, who's the lead character of Final Fantasy IX. But he didn't talk in Final Fantasy IX, so I'm the only one who has voiced that character in English. So it's really exciting to be part of that.
It's a dream come true. Like you said, you did this stuff when you were younger, and now you get to be a part of it.
Yeah.
It's absolutely mind-blowing. So did you get any cool perks by doing that? You get some free swag, maybe?
Square Enix hooked me up. They sent me a copy of the game recently. Just being part of Pokemon is just a perk in itself. I hope that I can sneak some later. I think if Origins was 300 episodes versus 4, I would have gotten hooked up a little bit more. But it was just a quick stint in the Pokemon world. But playing an iconic character like Red was...
Oh yeah, if you're going to have any role in Origins, it's going to be Red. That's the role you want, right?
Yeah. I'll go up to people, like, I'll see Wings of Freedom, like, all the time out in public, and I'll go, "Sweet jacket, man!" And they have no idea it's me. I love that. But just recently, I think it's from Meliodas, because there's a piece of Meliodas in my speaking voice. Meliodas is really just me when I raise my eyebrows so high that it stretches out my vocal cords. That's Meliodas. There's a piece of Meliodas in my speaking voice, and like today, are they here? I was at breakfast this morning at the hotel I'm staying at, and I was just talking, and someone came up and they're like, "Are you Meliodas?" And I got recognized because of my voice, and that's just started happening, and it's amazing that that's happening. So I think if it continues that way, I would definitely be pranking people more.
Has Meliodas opened you up to a whole new world? I feel like that's a very crucial role, a very important role.
Yeah, I mean, it's been incredible. They rank the Netflix shows, like all of the shows based on viewership. And Seven Deadly Sins was number 7.
Out of all the shows?
Out of every show on Netflix.
Yeah.
So for an anime to get that much viewership is just incredible. It just shows like that show is just good.
That was absolutely amazing that I had the honor to be able to interview Bryce Papenbrook, the original voice of Red from Pokemon Origins. And what I liked about this is that I was able to share it with all of you guys, the PokeFam Nation. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you have a phenomenal week, and I will see all of you amazing people in the next video. Peace, love, and a high five.